I guess we can turn this music down. How is everybody doing tonight? Okay, can you hear me all right? I'm started probably about 10 minutes early. Thank you very much, Casinos, Cruises, and Tours. I appreciate that. Let's do our good old sound check here. Let's make sure that I haven't boogered up anything else. The only thing that I can see that I really screwed up tonight on was on my thumbnail. I put Friday. It's Thursday. Sorry about that. Trying to think what else. There's been a lot going on here. I haven't made a video since last weekend. I'm fixing to shoot one probably Saturday, and I might shoot it tomorrow. I appreciate the runs of shirt. So all my sound is good. I just got to make sure, because you just never know that, you know, I was hopefully me screwing up that, that thumbnail was going to keep the gremlins away today. Sweet. Let me say hello to everybody. Tim, how are you doing, brother? Casinos, Webs, and Tours, thank you very much. That was, she gave me like $5. I appreciate that. It goes to a good place. It helps the channel on that subject. I'll go into that in a little bit. I'm trying a bird shot. Dunkin' is the worst. Dunkin' does suck. Their food, as far as I'm concerned, it's been pretty rough. One time I got something that I liked, and that was some microwave bacon that they gave me in a little. They just gave you the bacon. I kind of like the bacon. Bacon with me, anything bacon is good. Tangerines, hello. Keith Chambers, I appreciate it. My shirt is starting to flake off a little bit. I'm gonna have to get another one or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Adam, hello. Tim. Let me see over here. I also have Twitch here tonight. Joe, Alt, peace out. I love my Twitch people. They support me. They were talking about, yeah, I think one person said that they were here because of Joe Bartolozzi. Yeah, a lot of people have come for Joe Bartolozzi. That one video that he did of me is copped over 1.1 million views, and it has helped me out. And people say I need to do a live stream with Joe. Anytime I have a direct connect, all he has to do is ring the bell, and I'm on it. No problem. But I just felt the need to live stream tonight. I probably should have been out shooting a video, but I had some other stuff I just wanted to do. I just wanted to chill. As far as new items and stuff like that and ad campaigns, they are really, really slow right now. I think that's probably because the economy is sucking and they don't have a good ad revenue to do that. Yeah, something happened about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, all of YouTube, all my YouTube videos, plonk, hit the skids, like went to half the views. So it's probably YouTube trying to save money somehow or other. They've done it before. We're just reading through the questions, just chilling. Let me go over a few things that's happened. Let me see. Has anybody noticed anything different in my background? Because I did make a big change on that yesterday. I spent all day working on this. I got to move the mic out of the way. If you look on my right, you'll see that my door is now different. I had a big glass door that was literally falling apart. And I got an exterior door and put it up there. That actually came off of some rental house that we have. And I had changed the door out a year or so ago when the frame rotted out and I had to fix it. A whole other story I don't even want to go into. But this is a real heavy door. And it goes back into my shop back there. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to stick some stuff to it. Forest Bat. How am I? I'm doing fairly good. I am not been ill for quite a while. I'm on a weight loss campaign. I am down about 13 pounds. Maybe you can see it. My neck isn't quite as fat. But I'm working on it. Your body's a weird thing. When you try to lose weight, it's got like a thermostat. And you can lose like 3 or 4 or 5 pounds. And then boom, you hit a plateau. And you literally, I don't know what, you got to starve yourself to death to break through that temperature, the weight setting that your body decided that's what's going to weigh no matter what. And so I'm kind of sitting on 221 right now. And I think I was weighing over 239 or 238 when I started. So yeah, I'm trying. I eat a lot of salad, except when I do videos. I eat some crap when I do the videos. And you know that what's the name of the video up here? I don't even know which one I'm going to be doing. It's Marco's. Marco's came out with a new pizza. It's going to be a margarita, and I love a margarita pizza, and I think I'll like this one here. They say it's got thin crust, but I highly doubt that. I think they may have fallen their face on that one. But I didn't realize they still had pozzolis, and I never did review the pozzoli, and I should have. I went back. What happens is when you go into their website and look at their menu, it's very limited. But if you start an order and pick your place you're going to go to, you'll see the full menu. And I didn't realize that. I thought they dropped the pozzoli off the menu. So I'm going to do a pozzoli. I ran a poll, and I really shouldn't have put the one on there. The chicken. Everyone wants me to do the chicken bacon ranch, and I was actually wanting to do the pepperoni sausage. I think that'll be the better one to do. Yeah, starving is, like I say, people are going to lose weight. One thing about losing weight, at some point, you're going to get hungry and going to have to deal with being hungry. And that's kind of what I have to do. But if you know, Mud Chumper, you know that you hit a plateau and you got to break through it. And that's where I'm at right now. Because I was up all day. I didn't eat anything all day long. I had a tomato sandwich in the morning, and then I sat out here in the shop. I had so many things I had to do. I had to put new tires on my little 4x6 trailer, and they were horrible to put on. They were horrible. I could not hardly get them to, but I eventually did win and get that done. What's all that in? Anyway, whatever. Oh, I guess I could take some questions or talk about crap that I got going on. Let me see. Vegas Pro, they upgraded to 22, and I'm liking it. It's a lot better than the earlier versions. There's just other little things going on. TikTok, it of course, drives me insane. I've gone to, I wish I was down to 170, dude. Man, I'd love that. My goal is like 175. Anyway. If I would keep one sentence going, I'd be a lot better. Let me take a few questions, and I can talk about some of the stuff we have going on. Yeah, losing weight. That's a challenge when you got to shoot videos. You just don't eat a ton of it. It's all right to eat something bad every once in a while, and that's kind of what happens with the videos. And like I say, Marco's Pizza, yeah, probably the margarita pizza is probably not a good thing for me. And neither is the pozzoli, but we're going to do a pozzoli. I'll eat a big part of one. How are the kitties? The kitties are doing fine. If you watch the very beginning of the video when I had that thing, that was shot about 3 or 4 weeks ago. She wasn't looking so good then. You could see she was still having little problems cleaning herself. She is like remarkably better today. I was out and saw her. I was actually wanting to go out and shoot footage of her today for this live stream. And she was up in the tree and wouldn't come down. She sleeps up way up in the tree at night. And you just don't want to park your car under her, if you know what I mean. That is a disaster. Wow. Chumbamawam, I can't say your name. Happy birthday coming up. You're 35, Kevin. If you want to, have a birthday shout out, look in the description of this live stream, and it can tell you how. There's a process you got to go through to get it. And so you need to do that. I can't remember if you tell me now. I can remember like 45 minutes. That'd be about it. Can I ask a weight-related questions in the comments in the live or after the live stream? You can ask me a weight-related question right now, Tim, anytime you want, dude. A pozzoli. Someone asked while you're coming up there doing your question. Somebody asked what a pozzoli was. It's kind of like a calzone. It's like a Pizza Hut had their version of one, and so did Papa John's. Everybody came out with them. It's just a pizza folded over on its contents. That's all that is. Let me see what else we got. Is Vegas 22 worth the price from 20? Well, you're only going to pay you're going to pay $150 if you do. That's the upgrade price if you're on 20. If 20's behaving for you, you know what the biggest thing that I liked about 22 that none of them else do? If you're editing in Vegas and you add a file to your file directory and you do a refresh, it will collapse your entire directories tree and you'll have to uncollapse it again to go find your file. That doesn't happen anymore. They fixed that. But is it worth it? If you're happy with 20 and it's getting the job done, I wouldn't. I would stay with it. To me, I just upgrade every time because I can't help myself. And every time I see a new version, I do it. The first iteration of 21 was stable. All iterations after that cycle for the year were unstable. I couldn't use them. They would crash. In 22, I've had 2 crashes on the last video, and that's kind of a lot. Usually in 20, I was getting a crash like every 4th video. So I don't know if that helps you or not. If you have a good stable one and you're happy with it and it renders out for you, stick with it. Joe, do you garden or grow any food? Absolutely, I do. I raise tomatoes. I have sweet potatoes and potatoes, and I had squash, but I pulled them up when the squash bugs started destroying them. So I had to do that. Let me see. I hope I save you money. I don't know if I save you money or not, because to save money, you don't eat fast food, because it's like horrendously expensive. On the last video, I tell you what I did do. I did something I normally don't do. And that was, my brain is, this is what I need. Sugar. I got a 50% off coupon on my, Arby's when I did my Arby's video. It didn't cost me quite so much. That's why I didn't call the order out in there. I done it on my phone to get the deal. They keep sending me emails with 50% off deal. Let me take a little question over here from Twitch. Is everything all right on Twitch? Are you getting my audio and everything? I mean, is that all working right? And I got a question here. If you were cornered by a venomous snake, what fast food sandwich would you give it so it wouldn't eat you? That's something I sit up and worry about at night, wondering about that. I would probably give it a Whopper and then it would kill the snake. Anyway, that's my question. Good. I just wanted to make sure. Because if somebody had a bunch of weird looking characters came across the thing, I didn't know what that was about. Will you upload more random videos like you used to ever, like cars and things? The reason you don't see the cars, I have a second channel for that I swore, like all plans, I have plans, but then they don't come to fruition. Like I wanted to revive that channel, but I have not done that yet. And that's where those came from. But what I was going to say, when you're making videos, you don't want to have combination videos where you do more than one thing in a video. People don't watch it. They don't. It's just like it's trash when they do that. So that's why you haven't seen it. I would like to do some more stuff. I thought about filming me putting this door in, but it would have been like a 3 hour long video, because it's embarrassing some of the things that I did wrong putting the door up, but I got it right. You have 73 videos to edit. Man, my hat goes off to you. It takes me, I don't know how long it takes you to put a video together, but you're talking like if I shoot tomorrow, I will film all day, organize my footage that night, and spend all the next day editing the video. That's how long it takes me. Yeah, they have a deal on the Tim on Marco's. It's $1 off on each Pozzoli, and I'll be exercising that when I do the Pozzoli. I'm going to do a Pozzoli video. I'll probably come back and do that other one on that pizza too. I am doing good GI wise. I have a few more doctor visits to do over this, and like I said, by the time I get to the last doctor visit, I'll be fine, and I'll never figure out what happened to me. Let me see. Yeah, I don't use the full. He said some. Yeah, I don't use the full suite casinos. I just use. I started off with Edit, and I really don't need any other stuff. I do all my thumbnails and everything right in Vegas. I do it all right there. Okay, I didn't know. Appreciate that, Washuka. They're tossing tables. Yeah, cool. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, this was a heavy door, and the hole that I had to put it in was not square at all. And it has to seal real good because it's air conditioned in here. Actually, it's quite nice in here right now. But and it was heavy, but I got it. You know, of course the hinges were on backwards. I had to flip the hinges around. You know, the holes were all stripped out. So I learned the trick with holes is I'll get a sliver of wood. I'll cut it with my box cutter and stuff it in the hole, and then run the screw and holds it in. That's pretty good. I don't really watch sports. I don't even watch the Olympics. All I do is do my crap out here. I make videos. I work in my garage, and I'm just starting to catch up on things in my garage. Where am I? People, who's trying to call me? Look at this. Nice. Spam. Anyway, what else is going on here? Yeah, I told you my cat was looking better. TikTok drove me nuts. What their thing they're doing now is I'll release a video on TikTok. Basically, my video on TikTok is I will start at the temperature test. I cut the bite test out completely now because I just can't. If you run 2 songs in there, they're gonna mute it out. But what they do is they'll demonetize it, stating that unoriginal content when I release a brand new video I've not released anywhere. And then you'll appeal it, and then in 2 hours they'll lift the demonetization, but nobody will watch your video after they take it out of the For You queue. So when they do that, your video is screwed. I watch, okay, is the Olympics about sports or propaganda or both? I just don't find it in it. When I was younger, I watched them, but I don't find them. I don't find it interesting. I just don't. Once, yeah. Oh, one thing I got to remember to do is since I flipped the hinges, I'm gonna have to pull the pins out and put them in from the top because they'll eventually work loose and my door will fall off. Northern Foodie, do you watch other food reviews on YouTube? No, I do not. I absolutely will not. There are rare occasions where I'll look at them sometimes to see if there's something that... Okay. This is annoying. There. My call. Right here it is. Hello?
Hello, who is this?
Why you call me and ask me who I am?
I'm looking.
That seems kind of stupid. Who are you? Yeah. Thought so. This is what I put up with. Call me up and ask me who I am. Like, nice. Oh, man. Oh, Ryan Berzumato. I'm trying to say your name right. Hello, Sal. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. It is much appreciated. It helps pay the bills here. YouTube does pay the bills here. All right. I mean, I don't make any money. It's just like, it's like live streaming. Outside of someone giving me a super chat or something like that, I don't really care if they do or not. It really doesn't make anything. I made like $3 in ad revenue on the last one, and I lost. I always lose a lot of subs whenever I do that. I don't know what that's about. I guess they see the real Joe, and I'm like, ooh, unsub. Probably is what's happening. But I just felt like I wanted to do it. I just like felt it. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, I'm just doing questions as they pop up. Hello, Sal from the Joeishungrychannel. I appreciate y'all watching and supporting the channel. Do I use a VPN? No, I do not. The VPNs are pretty useless, actually, because if they want to track you, they can track you VPN, no VPN. BZ Radio, if that answers your question. I love you too, Forrest Bat. Yeah, my car is. No, actually, I don't think this was a spam. I think this was somebody calling me. I shouldn't have been mean to him. I think this was actually someone blind calling me that follows my channel. That's what it sounded like. It didn't sound like a spammer. He should have just said, "Hey, Joe," and I like, "Hey." Then I put him on speaker and let him talk on my live stream. Maybe he'll call back. Probably not. Will you ever travel to the Middle East someday? You're missing out on stuff. I bet you have some better food there than we do. I mean, our fast food chains here, the big conglomerate chains, in my opinion, are bordering on being pathetic. Have you ever got mistakes or cold food from fast food order apps? Yeah. Watch my videos. I get cold food all the time. Not too many mistakes. A lot of times, depending upon where I'm going, sometimes I will order with my phone just so they won't screw my food up. You know, my biggest... Look at this. Here you go, from Minnesota. Let's see what this is. This is my entertainment. Okay. Can I help you? Huh?
Hello?
Can I help you? Guess he didn't like my voice. I shouldn't let people spam me when I'm, I don't know. It sounds...
There we go.
Hello?
Hello? Hi, is this Joe? This is Joe, right?
Yeah, this is me.
I'm only calling because I want you to know that in your Jimmy John's, Little John's video, your phone number shows. That's the only reason I'm calling.
That's
I just
all
want you
right.
to know that it shows.
Well, that's helpful. I appreciate that. That Jimmy John's video been a long time ago.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
We were just watching it, and I just wanted to make sure that you knew that your phone number shows. So.
You know I'm doing a live stream right now, right?
Yeah, I am watching. We were watching.
You're gonna see what the delay. Yeah, you get to see. Let me get back to the stream. God, I'm sure these people don't want to watch me talk to somebody on the phone. But
of course, I'm so sorry. I just wanted you to know that too. that video does have your phone number.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't care. I mean, they can find me. I'm right here.
All right. Have a good live stream. Bye, Joe.
All right. There you go. I knew that wasn't a spam. Anyway, probably calling your debt collector. I always tell, it's kind of like, why would you call me and tell me that my phone number shows? I mean, it's been a long time ago. It doesn't matter. You're just trying to help me out. But there's nothing I can do about that. If someone wants to find out where my studio is, Google Earth, you can find it. It takes like 2 milliseconds. I'm right here. I mean, if some of my friends are driving by, they can stop by and be in the stream. Sweet. Anyway, let me get caught up with some questions. Was your favorite food tried this year? I tell you, I did eat at Massey's Pizza. Even though it's off diet, I did eat at Massey's Pizza last week. Maybe it's for last week. I lose track of things. I lose track of time sometimes. Northern Foodie wants to know if I ever leave Fairmount to do fast food reviews. Yeah, I mean, there's crap here in Fairmount. There's the Subway. That's all that lives here. Yeah, I go out and get it. But as far as doing the whole thing in a car out on a remote, I don't know. I really like doing it. I guess I need to take my phone out. Should I get rid of this phone? Take it out of here? Hello?
Hello, hey, this is Jimmy, and I enjoy your videos.
Well, I'm doing a live stream right now.
Yeah, can you say hi, Sheila? Because we're all
well. Let's not everybody call me, and just you can message me through the thing. I appreciate it. Let me take this phone and turn the ringer down on it. Anyway, back to the questions. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I've just totally broke my fragile train of thought. Oh, goodness. Before watching your channel, I never heard of Massey's Pizza. It's just my childhood pizza place, and they have never changed in all the 70 some odd years they've been open. My dad ate there when he was alive, when he was young. I mean, you know, he probably would have been in his 40s, but when he was eating there, because he died at 94, and that's been a decade ago. So it's been a long time ago. The Culver's fish sandwich. The Culver's Northwoods walleye is the one you want. Oh, Sheila, hello. How y'all doing? Guys, you probably shouldn't call me in the middle of my stream. Any food trucks? Yeah, there actually is a food truck on the town square. I've never eaten anything there yet, because when it was out there in its heyday, I was feeling pretty bad. I was still having all my gut issues and all sorts of issues, and I was afraid to eat anything. And I really wanted to try it and see if they actually cook anything there. And I may go do that. But like I say, right now I'm like on a weight loss campaign. I am real serious about it. I gotta lose weight. I am hungry right now. I probably should microwave something and eat it. I know what I'm gonna eat when I get home. I'm gonna have me a baked potato. Hell yeah. Would I either rather eat Mexican or Chinese food? Woo, that's a close one. Hey, Tart, long time no see. Mexican or Chinese? Let me answer that one. Because I go to a Mexican restaurant and a Chinese restaurant, and they're right next to each other. And most times I go to the Chinese because I want chicken egg foo young. And so, yeah, it's going to be Chinese. But not by much. Tart. Tart X Joe is Hungry collab. Yeah, we can. How's things going? How's your stream been? I could do a live, yeah. Oh, talking about a live review stream? Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, but I really have a lot to microwave back over there in the freezer. Some healthy choices that my wife owns that I don't really want to eat those. Those are just like little chunks of potatoes. What I'm gonna do is microwave a baked potato. Anyway, yeah, Tart. Hey, we'll be in touch. Yeah, I think he ran some on TikTok or something that got like a gazillion views too. I was talking Tart Tizzle. He is a Twitch streamer that I think you do mostly gaming and stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong. My brain is like super fried. I'm on a weight loss campaign, so I am in catabolic mode right now. Yeah, I got a bunch of baked potatoes not baked potatoes. They came out of my sister's garden up in Ohio, and they are like awesome. And they're back around over there. I keep them out here where I'm temperature controlled. Yeah, check him out. He's a good guy. I have to do a collab with him. I'll have to figure out how to do that because I've not collabed with in Twitch. I usually have, like with Will Neff, I usually would go through Discord and talk to them. But yeah, since I'm not a gamer, but anyway. Yes, yeah, these guys, they're watching the stream and they're calling me. I thought it'd be kind of funny to answer the phone. I thought it was going to be like a solicitation or something, but anyway, it's all right. I mean, it's a live stream. I'm doing the live stream because I wanted the live stream. I just wanted to run my mouth and talk to people, and I don't always want to do that, because I want to. Mods ban the bot. Oh, you're talking about Twitch. Yeah, I should have a bot in there. There's a bot that's supposed to keep track of all that. I had somebody sent me up. Will Neff's guy put a bot in there and helped me set that stream up. Well, I appreciate that, Tart. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, my address, yeah, it showed up in a couple videos. I'm not losing my mind over that. If people want to look, I'll tell you something that happened. You know, my channel, yeah, I think it's like 121K subs. I probably should be getting more views according to the site. I've had a lot of help from Twitch getting there. But we were visiting and I was waiting on someone to catch up, so I pulled off this intersection over in Calhoun, not far from here. And somebody pulls up in a pickup truck and says, "Are you Joe?" And like, "Yeah, you want to do a selfie?" I'm like, "Cool, sure, I'm famous." But that's, yeah, I appreciate that, Tart. You didn't have to do any of that. Yeah, I'm famous. People recognize me though sometimes. I'm trying to keep up with all of my. I'm dual streaming. I usually dual stream. It's more efficient that way. I need to make more videos. I need to get on the box. Yeah, I got a PO box. All that's in my description down there. If you want birthday shout outs, it's how to do that's in the description. You send it to my email and then I take care of it from there. And I've done some things to mitigate it because I was literally overwhelmed for a while. I was like 4 videos behind in birthday shout outs because I'm only doing 16 at a time because I don't want people to click past it. It doesn't help my metrics when that happens on YouTube. And anyway, I don't know why I want to live stream when I'm like hypoglycemic. That's just not smart. You should eat before you live stream. Yeah, I am streaming on YouTube at the same time. I would really wanted to triple live stream to X and see what happens with that, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I just don't know. But I'd like to do that. But I always do both of them at the same time. I can't and he's also asking me if I can live stream into TikTok at the same time. You can't. You have to do that by yourself because they don't give you the stream key, Tart. You have to generate a new stream key every time, and then there's a whole lot of steps you got to get your stream key to do a triple stream like that, and it's just too much trouble. I do live stream on TikTok occasionally, but I've been pretty mad at TikTok lately. They really irritated the crap out of me by muting my videos and doing all sorts of crap to them. You know, they say, "Oh, we want 1 minute plus videos up there," so I do it, and they sit there and torment me. Anyway, let me get caught up with the questions. I've kind of let that. Hey Josh, how are you doing? A lot of people like to guess the score. I hope I don't throw people off too much. I try to give it away when we do the bite test. You know, I try to like give some sort of indication whether it's sucking or not. Subway has a few new subs. You could review. Yeah, I know. I'm just not been that. I've been to Subway fairly recently, and I just don't want to. I just didn't have that great of an experience, and I'm just. Subway has changed a lot. You got to understand what happened to Subway, that they've kind of gone downhill since their original owner and the guy who started the whole thing died. And yeah. And then they just were purchased, I think, in March or April by a asset management group, and they always do funky things to large chains. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't, he's asking me, about TikTok streaming. Yeah, I stream on TikTok occasionally. I just haven't done it for a while. I just do it all by myself. Now, they're actually fairly well-behaved group of people in there. You just got to be really careful not to say certain keywords or they'll cut your stream off. You know, you can't say the R word. You can't say all sorts of stuff like that. But you just got to be really, really careful what you say on TikTok. And TikTok. If I could go on for hours about TikTok and why they drive me insane, because almost every video I put up there, they demonetize it, It gets about 15,000 views, and they demonetize it because it says it's not original content. So I appeal it, and in 2 hours they lift it. But then after they do that, it's dropped out of the For You queue, and nobody watches your video, and they don't promote it. So when they do anything to your video, it's dead. You might as well just delete it and start over. And then if you start over and delete, they'll do the same thing to it. I think they're just trying to cut costs. Anyway. They have drove. But Tart, I appreciate that. I'll have to. Are you streaming tonight, Tart? I'll come over when I get done with this. Yeah, and as far as revenue on TikTok, I made like 65 cents for 2 hours of talking, but not that I'd do it for the money. Anyway, I don't play any games, Tim Birdie. I'm not a gamer. My wife's like the avid gamer. She plays 7 Days to Die. I have to like replace her keys on her keyboard occasionally. How many cats adapting to Louie? Louie doesn't live with me. Louie belongs to my sister. While I was up on my Massey's Pizza foray in Ohio, I went and I got my camera out and photographed Louie because Louie is very friendly, or at least he was until he saw my camera on the end of a stick, and then he ran for his life. I just luckily got that shot of Louie. Yeah, Subway is through the roof. They're not going to bring back the $5 footlongs, Kwama back. But they're run by somebody else. And typically those asset management groups are horrible as far as making new menu items and stuff like that. They just suck. It's actually the same people that own Jimmy John's and Burger King, I think. Maybe I might be wrong on Burger King. Tyler, I appreciate it. I'm glad you watch my videos. What's my dream car? Oh, I want a Tesla. My wife says, no, you can't have one. So I can't have one. So my dream cars are Mark II Volkswagen diesels. I would like to get a new Volkswagen diesel because they're pretty cool. That's what I really want. Hey, Dicey. What's up, big man? You doing all right? Oh, what else we got here? 7 Days to Die is fun. My wife is damn good at 7 Days to Die. Damn good. I got to start her a Twitch stream so she can play and show people how she beats the crap out of it. But she's playing it right now. I guarantee you she is playing 7 Days to Die as we speak. Is the main effect on your video time-lapse, frame rate changes, stop motion? Oh, is it? It is. You like it? Yeah. I like doing that. That's fun to me. I enjoy. Don't do too much stop motion. Mostly frame rate changes. I shoot everything in 1080p 60, except the cat videos. I shoot in 240 and slow them down to 8% of their speed so that you don't see frames. You see my Ruger 1022 in the back? Can you see that from here? I didn't think you could see it. Yes, you can. Yeah, it's a Ruger 10. How could you see that it was a 1022 all the way, just in the background like that? Yeah, that's my groundhog gun. I take groundhogs out with it. Raccoons too, if I'm going to be honest, because we've had like a raccoon problem at the house. I had 4 on my porch the other night, going at it. And they wouldn't get I have marshmallows there, but they got the marshmallows out of my trap without tripping the trap. Oh, don't worry about it, Salty. You're good. My wife somebody asked me if my wife has ever gone on a review with me. Yes, she has. Once, to a Taco Bell review. Didn't show her face in the review, but she sat in the background and sit there and talked real low, trying to make me mess up all my lines. I remember that very distinctly. I got very mad at her about that. But she won't show her face on camera. She will not do it. 7 Days to Die, man. That is the game. My favorite place to review, I like going to Culver's. I like going to places that recognize me. And then the food is good at the same time. Can't go wrong there. A lot of times I'll go to places that recognize me and the food isn't very good. And I guess some of them have been doing it so long. you know, they don't realize what they're doing is poor practice. Jersey Mike's pretty good with the subs. I tell you what does look good to me that I really want is Marco's makes an Italian sub. I think I can tweak that thing and make that thing pretty damn good. Like changing the red onions out for the lettuce. And what else would I do for that? That'd be about all I would do. Change the red onions out for lettuce. And I think that would be an awesome sandwich. They're Italian. Yeah, I want that. I want that, but it's not on my diet profile right now, and that is sad. I want to cry over that. Jersey Mike's makes some of the best. You were bringing up Jersey Mike's. They make some of the best hot subs where they cook them. I like those. Yeah, I like guns too. Bigger caliber guns are expensive. The ammo's expensive, and I can't shoot in town. Except my 22, because there's a creek bed down behind the building, and I can shoot down into that when I have to send a groundhog to heaven. In-N-Out's going to Tennessee and Alabama. I would go to Tennessee. I would drive 80, 90 miles to. I would have to shoot on location though. I can do that. Is there a cookout around you? Yes, there is, and they made me very mad over 3 years ago, and I have not set foot in the place since then because they treated me really bad when I shot my video. That was the most agitated I've ever got from being mistreated at a restaurant while I was trying to film a video, was a cookout. I don't know what to say about those people. Yeah, you remember. Chevy 5-speed? You remember. I'll go back and do them again someday. They can't even be the turnover in fast food. That's probably not even the same people anymore. Wasn't she in the Culver's video also? No. She's never been in one of my videos other than that one Taco Bell. Will we ever see a gag reel? Probably not, because I don't gag much. I have a very good gag reflex. I've only been almost nearly gagged one time on the Dunkin' video with that stewed tomatoes they have in there. Oh my God. Those were the grossest, nastiest things I've ever seen. Back on the subject of cookouts, some cookouts are okay. I've had cookouts that were good up in Kentucky. I've had some that were not bad. But it wasn't the food, it was how I was treated there. I've only had their pizza and Pizzolis. Yeah, I really want to try their Pizzolis, Isaac. I sure do. The Marco sandwich looks good, but it's just a picture. The Big Kahuna steak. Who makes the Big Kahuna steak, Jeff? Tell me. Sammy! Hey, Sammy. What's going on, brother? How you going? I was in Ohio and I didn't see you. Of course, I didn't tell anybody I was going either. I was just so hungry I went. I'll be back in about 3 or 4 weeks. I'm coming back again. Well, I'm going to bring out so my sister can go with me. She's watching one of her grandsons, and he's 6 years old, and oh my God, I don't remember having that much energy when I was 6. Jersey Mike's got rid of their fresh cooked bacon. Oh, that is sad. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, I've not been that pleased with my local one. Now, there's one in Tennessee up north of me that I used to stop at all the time a long time ago, back when my parents were alive. I was running back and forth to Ohio every 3 weeks, and I would eat there. And they were all right during daylight hours. If you went in there at 2 o'clock in the morning and got some ice, a shake or something like that, it was like totally melted. And they just like took them forever. I don't know what they were doing in there, playing or something. I wish I had a Shake Shack Chevy. I'll be eating at it. Oh, actually I do. I have one in Midtown Atlanta. It's 64 miles away. So I was going to go, but you're talking 2-hour turnaround time. So what's my burgers going to look like the time I get them back to studio? I would have to shoot on site. Not a fan of doing that. Which place impresses me with the amount of bacon? I'm going to go with Culver's did pretty good on their bacon. I did their bacon thing, didn't I? Yeah. Will there be a Joe's Hungry Jonah a bloopers video? I mean, I could. Usually if I have a bad blooper and it looks to me like it might be funny, I just leave it in where it stands. Like I dropped the knife a while back. I just leave it in. Like, what the heck? Or that time that it was a Taco Bell video where I was spinning my Coca-Cola and I didn't have the cap screwed on and it got away. Better with the tray? Is the tray better or not? Tray or no tray? That's my poll today. Tray or no tray? I had one video I wanted to find. I never could find the footage again. I was filming and I had this mongo leg cramp. This is before I had air conditioning in here. And I didn't put it in the video because I thought people would think I was faking a heart attack. Because I literally fell out of the chair and flopped around on the ground screaming. And I was going to hook that up and put that back in there and run it and put that in the video. But I couldn't find the footage. Hey, Mr. Bonkers. Hey, Dicey. I've never been recognized in a real crowded place, but you just never know when it's going to happen. Well, I got the question. It's all right. Jersey Mike's, they're okay. A little pricey. Yes, I am going. I go to Massey's Pizza every time I go to Ohio. I'm going in about 3 or 4 weeks again. Got a couple doctor's appointments to get out of the way, and I'm gonna go. And I was going to the last time, but I think what I'll do is I'll do a live stream from my brother's house the day before. And if people want to come, you can. I'm gonna go to usually I go to the Pataskala one. That's my favorite one, and it's usually deserted when I go in there. I'm wanting to shoot a video there again. Do you have YouTube channel memberships, Chevy? No, actually I don't. I was going to, and I don't know if y'all want to hear it, but I can tell you the whole story rather than me like jumping around from question to question. I'll go to the channel. I was going to have that, but I hate to give YouTube 30% of the take. And the reason I was going to have channel memberships was because I was being overwhelmed by birthday shout-outs. So I'm like, well, here's what we'll do. Originally my thinking was, in order to get a birthday shout-out, you have to have a channel membership, and I was going to charge like $2. And I'm like, well, that seems a little extreme. And then I'm giving 30% to YouTube, and I just, if they were a little bit more above the board and didn't like squelch my videos when they're getting a little tight, I think they do things behind the scenes to hurt your viewership sometimes in order to cut costs. But what I ended up doing was I got a Venmo, I got a PayPal, and there's another one. It's in my description. And what I did with the videos in order to do that, if you want to put your birthday shout at the top, you can send me $2 to my Venmo or whatever thing I have down there, and that prioritizes you. And that way, if someone wanted to, help the channel, I don't really need any help. I'm not soliciting for that at all, because I get enough ad revenue. All I have to do is pay for the internet. I can tell you the whole story behind the internet. I got so many stories. But that's what I ended up doing. That when you asked me that, it kind of made me think about that, and that's when I declined to do channel memberships. I have Zelle. That's right. I have Zelle, Venmo, and PayPal. PayPal takes 6%, but whatever. And that way, there are people who just want to support the channel, and that's okay. It'll go to a good place, but I don't need it. I'll be fine. I will not solicit for people giving me money. I'm just not going to do that. That's I get enough income from YouTube to pay for the food. I just don't want it to be a losing proposition. I have a little bit of extra money that's kind of built up in case I need to, fix it. If a camera craps a bit or something, I can fix the camera. But that is the long story that you didn't ask about YouTube channel memberships. But yeah, the thing about my internet, I've been in this internet, and they charge me, I think I pay $98 a month. $35 of that is a rental for the cable modem, right? Okay, so The guy who sold it to me says, what you can do is once you get it, go through a billing cycle, call up tech support and tell them you want to put your own modem on. I got a modem. It's sitting around the corner somewhere, another cable modem. And so I did that. And then I went on the text. Of course, they wanted to have you talk to somebody else to put you on a hard sell, trying to sell you a phone service and everything else, a whole bunch of garbage. Ended up not doing it. So that's the kind of way I have it. It works. I moved the cable modem out of sight because it was sitting over here close to the table, and this little corner doesn't get a good airflow, and it was making the whole place hot. Another story. Anyway, can you say happy birthday to my wife Anna? Yeah, happy birthday Anna. But for birthday shout outs, how to do that is in the description. And they don't cost anything. You can do it for nothing. And I haven't gotten so far behind anybody. Yeah, if your birthday shout out, if I get so overwhelmed, your birthday shout out gets 30 days old, it just falls off the list. And that way I dealt with this huge influx of birthday shout outs. I was literally 4 weeks behind on birthday shout outs because I only dedicate about 11 to 12 seconds of my video to that. I can rattle off 16 shout outs on that. So that's what I do. Joe's Hungry mugs. That's what I need. I'm sitting. Yeah, I want Joe's Hungry mugs. I want a Joe's Hungry pillowcases. I want Joe's Hungry t-shirts. I want to find out where Runza gets theirs made and get mine made there because they don't charge an exorbitant amount for them. And I just like the color scheme. I think it would work really well for what I do. Yeah. Wendy's changed their bacon. When did Wendy's change their bacon? Yeah, Wendy's, their idea of 2 slices of bacon is breaking 1 in half. That's 2 slices of bacon at Wendy's. Their Baconator, they screwed me on the Baconator. That's just like going to church and accepting Satan is screwing with the bacon. You a Baconator, and you shortchanged me on the Baconator. Just like, Lord have mercy. I just don't know what to say about that. Favorite fast food would be Massey's, their sub. God, I love their sub. I could eat their sub and I'm still hungry. Please try to go to Pennsylvania and a Philly and have the terminal market. I need to get a van. I need to get an SUV and make a portable studio out of that. I want to get mugs. Maybe I'll do that, but I had so many things out in the shop I needed to get done, and I could have made a video in the middle of the week, and I decided, no, I'm going out in the shop and work, because I had to put trailer tires on my trailer. I had to sharpen my lawnmower blades. I had to make my pressure sprayer work. I had to go clean. I had to go check on the rental house. I had to cut the grass there. There's a grocery list of crap I had to do out in that shop, and I love doing that stuff. Anyway, do you do funeral shout outs? No, I celebrate life. I don't want a funeral. Just cremate me, put me in a jar, do whatever you want with me. I'm done. Mario does funeral shout outs. I don't know where he does them though. No, I try to keep them to birthdays. Occasionally, people ask me to do their wedding and they'll send me pictures. And if I get time, I'll do them. But you got to understand, I'm a food reviewer and I don't want to make a big part of my video doing shout outs because people are going to click past and it's going to hurt my metrics. And I don't want to do that. And I don't want to turn into the birthday shout out channel. I still do them because I did a poll and 95% of the people out there, they want to see them. So we keep them. So I took some measures to mitigate them. And that has worked really, really, really well. I'm real happy with that. I have just the right amount and it's working. Yeah, never forget the Baconator. Do you ever have chicken riggies? I don't know what that is. Never forget the Baconator. I'm mad about that Baconator. Ever since then, anytime anybody kind of screws me on the bacon, I lose it. Yeah, is there anybody out there that lives in the Columbus area that wants to come and I'll buy the pizza if y'all want to come and eat at Pataskala. If anybody shows up. I don't know if anybody will show up. You got to tell me. The Massey's Italian sub, I get it without oil and vinegar and no onions. That is originally how that sub was made back in the 70s. Back when they still put their pizza in paper bags. That's the way things... In that pizza where the grease is soaking through the bottom and then paper bags, that's the way to go. I've done graduation shout-outs. I try to keep it to birthday shout-outs, and if someone does that, I usually put those on as extra. And if I have a week where I don't have many shout-outs for birthdays, I put them in. Or sometimes, you know, I've done some of the wedding shout-outs because some of them, they sent me some pictures that would just really looked awesome, and I just had to put them in. I couldn't help myself. I'm a little bit get emotional about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I like, you know, I was thinking about, you know, I had a lot of options when I had a lot of options when I was going through my birthday shout out, because I came into these streams several times. I just don't know what to do about it. I'm going to try this. I was going to move them to live stream, but I'm like, you know what? That's not the same thing. How many people are going to watch this stream? By the time it's said and done, I'll probably get 1,500 views. You know, a video of mine, when YouTube's not screwing me, usually gets between 12 and maybe 25,000 views. So where would you rather have your birthday shout out? Immortalized permanently into a video that a lot of people are going to watch? I think that's cool. And that's why I still do them. I just needed to keep it from consuming the whole video, because it takes effort to say those names and get them right, because I screwed up a name on the last one, and I didn't fix it, but I didn't get yelled at for it, so hopefully they won't notice. Let me see. Yeah, the suggestion, there've been, I've gone through all the suggestions and all the stuff about the birthday shout-outs, putting them at the end of the video. The problem with putting them at the end of the video after I call the score is, one, nobody's going to look at them. Number two, it's going to make my video longer, and when I call that birthday shout out, people clicking off. They'll be like, it will decimate my metrics. That's why you don't even see those end cards at the end of my video, because those hurt your metrics. What you want to do is you want to have a retention rate. You want people to watch your video straight across. You know, if they watch it over, you'll see a bump. You can tell if somebody's skipping past a part of your video, and they're really not on the birthday shout-outs, not enough to hurt anything. But if you put them at the end of the video, it's going to damage you. I know it. I used to put all my outtakes at the end of the video, and that did nothing but hurt my metrics. So I don't do that anymore. So yeah, I thought about that. What I do now is working like a charm. It is working just fine. I'm real happy with how the shout-outs are going. I'm just reading. I have to stop and read some comments. Ozera, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Yeah, Mario, I was answering your question about the shout-outs. As a Ozera, as a vegetarian, I ate bacon. Would also be very mad if they didn't give me a full strips of bacon. Yeah. Yeah. It just irritates me when they do that. I can say that one thing about the Arby's. They didn't. I got 2 strips of bacon in there. I think they needed more bacon, but I took the bacon. They broke it all up to it as crispy bacon and completely reassembled it and took a photograph of it, so you could see toward the end of the video what they actually gave me, because it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, long boy. You know, I drive a 600-mile trip. Yeah, Maxine in the UK, Massey's Pizza. I don't know that I would come all the way from UK for it. I think the airfare is kind of high right now. Jeff Fowler, you're 20 minutes from Pataskala in Newark. I'm not going to Heath. You know, Heath is good, but it just isn't quite the same. It seems like they put more cheese on it or something. I've eaten in Heath. I've eaten at all of them. But Jeff, yeah, send me an email, and I'll make a special category for people who are going to show up. And if you want to come, yeah, we'll come and eat. That would be cool. And you look in the description, you can see the channel email for that. Can you shout out Caleb? Caleb. Hello, Caleb. I'm talking to you, Caleb. How you doing, brother? Scan Fan Ed. I imagine I could probably sell a few. I need to find a supplier. I need to actually take time to do that. I so want to get t-shirts made because I love my Runza t-shirt, but wouldn't it be nice to see something other than a Runza t-shirt in my live stream? I think so. The problem with wearing the t-shirt when I'm shooting videos in the car, that mic just looks like a big tumor on the side of my neck when you put it in there because there's no pocket. I don't know if the holding the 2x speed hurts the metrics or not, Salted Egg. I don't think it does. I don't care. If you watch my videos and you got to skip past stuff, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Just one or two people don't matter. But if I do something in that video that is going to precipitate it, then I'll stop doing it. But as long as my metrics look good, I'm happy. If someone doesn't like something, it's like the bite test. I was going to get rid of the bite test because I thought it was kind of like weird, a little bit. But people don't click past the bite test. I guess they're trying to see what my score is by how I react to it, which is a good thing to do. Any thoughts on frozen pizza? Yeah, it's okay. Let me see. There's Detroit style pizza. I did a frozen pizza. I need to do a frozen. When things are slow, I need to do some frozen food. I need to get out of that, oh, I got to go to McDonald's. Oh, I got to get out of that mode and do something a little different every once in a while. I got to go someplace like Marco's. I've been to Marco's once, and that's been like 3 years ago. It's been ages ago. Anyway. You should do a stream where you read everything that's posted on Reddit. Is there something on Reddit about me? I only go into Reddit and see what's because the site Chewboom, that site went down. That was a pretty comprehensive site for what was new, and that's dead. So I have to go to all these sources and read all this news trying to figure out what's new. I got to get t-shirts. What? Okay, Grand Poobah. What is your thought about doing merch? I really want to do merch. I think if I do merch, I'm going to order it, have it sent here, and I'm going to do all the shipping and do all that because you can pay me through PayPal or whatever. That's not an issue. But I think I want to do it. I don't want to subcontract someone else to do it because I like doing things with my hands and fix things. And I think I would like boxing and shipping things and ship everything. Most of it U.S. mail because right across the street's post office. But I like to do merch. Maybe I need to slow down on my videos, do one video every weekend for a month or so, and take that time and work on some of the other things like merch. Oh, I'd love to go up to Detroit. I bet you I got some hellacious pizza up there. Yeah, Reddit. Yeah, send me an email. That way I can keep a list and stuff. And if people will show up, my sister will come with me this time. That's the reason I just went by myself because my sister usually goes with me. She had to watch somebody. I'll get to those questions in a minute. There's Reddit. Yeah, on the subject of Reddit, back when I first started my channel, I wanted to go to different platforms and try and promote. I went to Reddit, and I tell you what, those people there are just plain outright vicious, and I never could get any traction like putting video links in any Reddits there. It just never worked. Somebody had posted one of my there's one that's the deep dark depths of YouTube. Someone put one of my videos on there and it helped my channel a little bit, but I've never been able to get any traction with that. 100. Yeah, I know someone made a Reddit about me. Joe is Hungry Reddit. I need to go there. I need to go look. I'm going to go look tonight when I get home, now that you've said it. Reddit. He said it about Reddit. Wow. I amaze myself sometimes. Can't be any more stupid. Okay. Bite test engage mug. I want a bite test engage shirt. Maxine, bite. Well, Maxine, what are you going to say? A Joe's Hungry phone case? Nah. I think a pillowcase would be good. And a t-shirt and a mug. And I don't know about a hat, though. I don't think the hats will work. Maybe I'll get a hat and I'll point Joe is hungry at my head or something stupid like that. Okay. Do you like egg salad? No, that's not a question. That's actually the guy's name. Are you married or have you been? It's a frequent discussion with my friends and are just curious. I have been married for 44 years to the same person. She is a retired physician. I am a retired registered nurse. And we get along pretty good. A lot better that we got older. When we were young in our 20s and 30s, yeah, we fought like cats and dogs over absolutely nothing. But I think that's pretty normal. I love my Runza t-shirt. I need to buy another one because it's been washed about 600 times and the letters are starting to come off a little bit. Joe's Hungry lunchboxes now. There you go. I didn't think about that. Wonder how many I could sell of those things. Can you give a shout out to my buddy Oogie? You know, on that subject, shout out to Oogie, but I'm not going to be doing a lot of shout outs in my live stream. I just don't usually do them. If you want shout outs for birthdays, that's in the description. I don't shout out channel names. I don't shout out non-humans. I don't, just pretty much do that. What's actually taking off? The subreddit? Yeah, send me an email to the link to that subreddit, egg salad, would you? So I can check it out, because I'm going to be checking it out when I get home. I've only been on about an hour and 12 minutes. I've got no limit. If I'm gonna stream until I just get tired and fall out of energy and quit. Sweet. Grandpoobah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Blake, back at ya. I want to have to go in there, I guess. I mean, it's a subreddit about me. I guess I need to be there. I bet you I've been there before. Do skip them, but I would stop. I watch for streamers, then I start it. Interesting. Birdshot. Yeah, just send it in the channel email, man. It'll give me something to do when I get home. And not that I'm bored. I've been going to bed early. I've been going to bed like 9:30 at night and sleep until 9 o'clock the next day. Just being lazy. I think I need to cook something. What should I fix? Let me go back and see if there's something in the freezer. I'm going to put it in the microwave. Feta goat soup? No, I've never had feta goat soup, but that doesn't actually sound bad. Oh, that's not feta. You say fey goat soup. I don't know what that means. You're probably playing a joke on me, ain't you? Not Daisy. Don't play jokes on Joe. He falls for them. Tide, I appreciate that. There's a lot of YouTubers out there for me to be a favorite, so that's being pretty good. Caleb's been around a long time. That's true. Let me see what's in the freezer. I'm going to take a short siesta and walk back there and see if there's something I can fix. How about this? A turkey pot pie banquet review. One of the cheapest pot pies known to man. Oh, I don't have a problem coming to Pennsylvania. My problem is I've gotten so used to shooting these videos Here. Trying to make sure the thing's focusing on me. Um, Shooting in studio, that it's hard for me to get into, because initially I did them in car just like everybody else. We did car videos. What do you think? Should I heat it up and have a review of a banquet turkey pot pie? You tell me. Otherwise, we'll leave it be. Hey, Jasmine. How are you? Hey, Nate. Siesta. I've had a siesta. What do you say? How many calories we got? 630 calories. Or 360 calories. Yeah. I like Twitch. I feel bad because I really haven't done Twitch. I should stream more because I have a lot of people over there. Ooh, a banquet enchilada. I bet you that isn't horrible. Let's see here. You gotta knock holes in it. You gotta knock holes in these things. Oh, I'm gonna warm it up. But you gotta cut holes in it. Oh yeah. Vent holes or it'll... I need a fork. You can't do this without a fork. Just so you know. Think that's enough? And then I gotta get a paper towel so I don't have goo inside my microwave. All right, so how long do we cook this? I have a hot microwave out here. How many minutes? 4 to 5 minutes. This is going to be better if I cook it 4 minutes because I've got a 1100 watt microwave over here. It is hot. Do you ever have? Yeah, I've got a Marie Callender pot pie back there in my freezer. I was trying to save room for my baked potato tonight. My next live stream, I'll tell you, I love those, man. That's like a full meal for me. The Marie Callender, I've got turkey and I think I got chicken back in there. Do you like LeBron James? Yeah, I'm not a big sports guy. I don't watch any sports. I'll be honest with you. Not a sports dude. And people ask me about my favorite music. Well, listen to YouTube, listen to my videos, because that's really the only time I'm really listening to music is when I'm editing my videos, because I pour through a lot of songs to get those things. Let's see. What do you think the score is going to be on this before I even put it in the microwave? Tell me. Can I play any instruments? Nah. No, I was trying to teach myself to type here. I go through and do touch typing. Do you have Riz? Some people think so. I think my Riz has gone up and took off. Let me change this camera angle a little bit. There we go. That's better. Yeah. I think it's going to be... I actually like these. Let me see. Let me go over here and start my microwave up. Normally I wouldn't eat, but, you know, I'm hungry to the point where I'm having trouble coalescing my thought process here during the video and during the live stream. It's not a video. You see what I'm saying? I can't even talk. Do a Chipotle review. I've done one. I should do another one. I need to do another one. I don't know. We'll see what it is. I'm not going to say what I'm going to score. You know, I've eaten hundreds of these things. I need to find a spoon to eat it with. I can't eat with that knife, that's for sure. What happened to my spoons? You think... What the hell's that? Ah. Saved. You would think, this being a food studio, that one would have utensils. You would think wrong. No, I found something in this. I'm gonna see. I think I was. Oh, it's part of one of my clamps for my overhead lights. Looked all over for that thing, never could find it. Sammy boy. Hey, Sammy boy, I got one taker that's going to come and eat. Here, let's move that. I got one taker that's going to come and eat pizza with me. Can you make it all the way to Pataskala? You're on a diet, ain't you? I think you're kind of messed up. You were in the same shape I was in. Yeah, I might have to. We need a collab. Yeah, maybe I'll go in there with Tart, see what Tart's got to say. Joe Bartolozzi, the door's open. I mean, that's just probably not his thing. Collaborations are, I've not really seen him collab anybody. And I've actually asked him about it, and he says he wants to, but I think it's just not his thing, and I don't think it's any reflection on what he thinks of me or anything, or it just like having someone be in a food review with me. You know, I had somebody that was going to do a thing on me. I don't know why. Some sort of a documentary. I cannot get this camera right. Some sort of a documentary, and he wanted to come with it. He did. You don't realize what that takes to do those videos. I mean, I have to be like paying super attention to what's going on to do that. I wish I could meet Gordon Ramsay. Oh, what else we got over here? I can smell it. It's just permeating the place. It's a hot microwave. I love a hot microwave. I think it's going to be probably over 5 because it is edible and it is frozen food. I don't want to go in my subreddit right now. I'll screw up something because my head is swimmy-headed from being hungry. I'm going to check it when I get home. No, Bretta. Yeah, no, Brett. Yeah, I was sick from March until about 4 weeks ago. I was not right. Nah, it smells like chicken a little bit. No, I like this. I'm reading comments. I'm sorry about the silent spots here. Okay. Someone taking about marriage suffering because you like it's crazy. It has to be a joke. Oh, I like my wife. We get along pretty good. Used not to get along at all. Let me see. Mandy. Hello, Mandy. How are you? I'm famous in your hometown. What's your hometown, Mandy? And Caleb, what do you got to say? You're in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I bet you got some good food there. Tide, do you like Joey Chestnut? I do not know who Joey Chestnut is. I'm sorry. Yeah, you told me about that, Sammy. I understand. I probably shouldn't be eating there either, to be honest with you. Does it have aluminum foil around it? No. No, you couldn't microwave it. Gordina. Is anyone here Scottish? If so, how's it going? I'm not. What's my favorite color, Mandy? That's a good question, Red. How'd you guess? Yep. Hey, John, what's up? My brother is in stream. How you doing? I am eating today. I was playing with my pressure washer today because I wanted to run it for a good 30, 40 minutes before I take it to Athens, 100 miles away, and then have it quit on me. And it run 20 minutes, starved for fuel, and died. And I put a new carburetor on, a new fuel filter. I'd put my fuel filter in backwards. We gotta let it cool off so I don't burn my mouth right here in front of everybody. But I was telling my brother about that. But it still is blowing oil out the vent on the pump, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I might just have too much oil in it. Jeff, on that Massey's pizza, I pretty much just eat the cheese pep. I've never had any of the other ones. I just eat the cheese pep every time. I'm hooked on it. Well, let's see. Ow, it's hot. Damn it. Oh, did I say damn it? I can't say that. I can say it on Twitch, but not YouTube. So I'll just cover your ears on YouTube. There. Let it cool off a little bit, and then we're going to give it a score. You know, yeah, Nate. If Nate says do more live streams, I might. I like doing live streams. I just don't do them real. I haven't been doing them real regular and often. And you know, like many plans that I have, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start up my Fix It channel again, and that just doesn't happen. Same way with the live streams. I was going to do a live stream every Saturday, but you know, sometimes, and then I got feeling bad, and that just kind of all fell apart. There's so much topping on Massey's cheese pep. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You don't really need anything else on the Massey's pizza. Okay. This is Sneakadoodle Bite number 1. Who's running this stream? Huh? Salty. Tide, I like YouTube. I mean, YouTube, their stuff works. Okay, it works, but I don't think they're a bit above doing shady things to cut how much they have to pay me for ad revenue without telling me, because they're not transparent at all. But how you like your not a drill, your impact wrench? Doing pretty good? Oh, I forgot to say Sneakadoodle. Got to redo. Sneakadoodle Bite number 2. Ow. Ow. I mean, the video, I edit everything else out in the video. And we're going to give it one more bite, and we're going to score it. You know, going through my mind right now, is this above 5 or below 5? Definitely not food hell. I definitely could eat. I mean, I'm definitely going to eat the whole thing, and I'm hungry. Definitely not a 9. Anyway, let's go with this Sneakadoodle Bite number 3. It's not dry. It has good flavor. There are microscopic chunks of what is probably chicken in there. The crust is brown around the edges. You didn't get that overflowage that you normally get. So I think I cooked it pretty good. The holes really helped. So today, if you don't know my score, or if you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best anything above 9. Say once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieve. 5 and down, it's that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's give this the score that it truly deserves. I'm going to have to go 5-3. That is my number. This is the next bite for me. What you think? It's not a bad little tiny meal. 40 micrograms of chicken. That's about it. Sorry for eating right in front of the camera, but I'm getting hungry. I am hungry. Joe is hungry. A freakadoodle bite. I'm not sure what a freakadoodle bite is. Yeah, it's a fake microphone. It's made out of plastic. It just makes me look professional. I'm doing, you know, the real mic is over there. It's a piece of crap. I paid $5. I'm just full of shit. This is actually a nice mic. The biggest problem I have with this mic is Look at the back of it. See how it plugs in there? They're using a micro SD plug with a very fragile plug. You have to be careful with it. It plugs into the computer with a C. So why did they not put a C here? It's something a little bit less fragile. Marie Callender, yeah, fried out mushroom head. Marie Callender frozen pot pie used to be the way better than Banquet. They are way better than Banquet. You really think so, that they're on the same tier? Nah. You got way bigger chunks of chicken in there, and you can actually tell that it was chicken most times. Vernell, we're just chilling, man. I got hungry. I thought I could make this live stream without eating. When's my birthday, Mandy? In April. I want to give out my birth date because then they'll dox me and steal my identity. And then someone else will... Then the next time you watch a Joe's Hungry video, there will be an imposter, and it won't even be Shadow Joe. I was born in April. I'm 66. We're used to watching me eat. Oh, good. Pretty good. My Diet Coke has become room temperature. And making sure I didn't have... Well, that didn't work. Anyway. Let's see what else we got going on here. What's your favorite Gatorade flavor? Red. I can drink green or the yellow. But that's what I do when I have to... I'm not allowed to drink red. I have to... and then orange. I do orange at home. I mix my own orange. I've got the powder for red before, for fruit punch. And I cannot make it taste right, so I just gave up. I just get the bottles for out here in the shop. Egg salad. I keep hearing something. I think it's me. Anyway, what else we got? Let me see what else. Creamed goose. I've never had goose before, dude. Yes, they have one in Polly's Point, Hilton Head, South Carolina. They have a Massey's Pizza. Absolutely. I've never been there, but I had a friend of mine when I worked back at the hospital, and she went out there and took pictures and stuff. Looked great. Makes me hungry thinking about it. Yeah, I think everybody's had this pot pie. There's not much of it left. But I'm going to eat a baked potato. And I need room for that. What do I look like without glasses? Tied? Like this? Is that what you wanted to know? Okay. I would go with Marie Callender. I would give him up like maybe a 5'8" or 5'9" band for stating facts. Good name though. I would go a high 5. Marco. I'm going to be doing Marco's. I think I'm probably going to shoot on Saturday because I got some things to do tomorrow. I think we're going to shoot on that. Probably drop on Sunday. And maybe I can spend a little extra time that I should be making videos and do my merch thing and getting that together. What's my favorite item at Culver's? Oh, that's easy. Northwoods Walleye. Only good. You can only get it in February. That's to die for. Got a 9.0 twice. I did that video twice. Have you ever been to Loganville or Monroe? Absolutely. Yeah, I know exactly where it is. It's the other side of Athens. I was in Athens day before yesterday. Get my mic back where it belongs. Chris, Joe is handsome. Thank you. I don't think so, but my hair is behaving. I got a good hair cutter at Great Clips. And it really is not hard to make look right. I wish I didn't have to wear. I tried to wear I have an astigmatism. I tried to wear contacts once, and it didn't work. They wouldn't stabilize. They'd turn. So you were in focus just every so often. You want to be Joe when you grow up. Oh, you may want to rethink that one. What else we got? What's going over in Twitchville? Yeah, there's in Massey's Pizza, the pepperoni. You don't need anything else. Thinking about it right now, it's like, oh, I want to get in the car and go to Ohio and get some. You had a stigmata. Yeah, I did. How does your colon survive all the processed slop? You must have an iron gut. I do not have an iron gut, flared out mushroom head. That's his name, man. That's what he calls himself. I don't actually eat fast food every day. That is not my diet. I eat a lot of salad. I like boiled eggs. All sorts of stuff. Some of the fast food, yeah, will take your colon out. Anyway, I look very young. Oh, salted egg. Salted egg thinks I look very young today. Sweet. I'm feeling good today. I wasn't even going to live stream, but I feel like live streaming because I didn't make a video and I felt like interacting with people. So that's what I'm doing. I can hear myself on my headset over there. Y'all not hearing any feedback, are you? I hope not. I cute when I blush. Did I just blush? I think I look better. You know, the only problem is with losing weight is I'm gonna get these big flaps of skin and I'm look like an old man. But it is what it is. I'm real happy with the haircut. Does the wife ever argue about your scores? We mostly agree. But yes, we do argue about the scores sometime, but I always win. I never change my scores. Once I call them, thought about changing them, but then in the end, I never do. What's your favorite fast food place? Local would be Culver's. If you consider a pizza place fast food, it would be Massey's. Eggshell. Oh, you're saying something to him. Is this your only job? It's not a job. It's a hobby. If it was a job, I'd be making 3 to 4 videos a week. I was a registered nurse in the ICU in the hospital for 36 years, and I retired in February. So this is my hobby, one of them. I've got a number of hobbies. Some of them I'm just working on making my 1980s era diesel Volkswagens run is a job in and of itself. It's got to be 6s because I bought it. It's just cheap food. I used to eat them. That's leftovers from work because I used to take those with me. If I was starving to death at work, I had something to eat. Anyway, what else we got over here? Got 38 people in Twitch, 70 people in YouTube. And I have been talking for 1 hour and 39 minutes. Let's see what else we got. You're in PICU? Where are you at? Banned for stating facts. Where are you? I originally came from Medical College of Georgia in Augusta. I never worked PICU. I worked CTICU and did some trauma and worked MICU. Where I worked here recently in the last 9 years was it was, how many beds did we have? Ain't that something? I can't even remember how many beds. I think we had like 23 beds in a MICU. Seattle Children's. Good for you. A PICU. That's not easy. Kids are intimidating. Let me take this headset and set it over here. There. I don't know why I'm getting feedback through my headset. I shouldn't be. But it's not here anymore. I don't wear a headset. I'm just happy I feel good. Literally last 2 or 3 weeks is since I've retired. It's the first time I felt like doing anything. I mean, I'm getting out, cleaning up my shop and sharpening my stacks of lawnmower blades today. I sharpened all my chains from my chainsaw. I already made videos about it, otherwise I'd have done a video. What's my favorite word? Word is the bird, bruh. You're right. Mandy, your questions. I'm in the Marines. Any advice? I don't know. I've never been in the military. I tried to go, but I was too old when they went during Iraq. I don't know what to tell you. Stick with it. Be a lifer. Be a lifer so you have medical insurance when you're old, because that's very important. Make you a TikTok. I'm not really tied. I'm not really sure what your question is. Have you have every 200 pump anyone before? I'm not really sure what the question is. You might have to re-ask that one. But good for you. Thank you for your work. I'm telling you, it's not an easy job being a nurse in a PICU. That's pediatric ICU for guys who don't know. Kids are volatile. I mean, they're tough. They're tough, but they're volatile. And then you got to deal with the parents too. That's worse. That's worse than taking care of a sick kid. Volkswagen diesel reviews. Yeah, I don't know. I mostly what I would do with the diesels is how to do things. Yeah, true. All right. I'm glad I feel better, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it because I was scared for a while there. I wasn't really scared, but I didn't think I was going to be around much longer. You know, I'm not afraid of dying. It's that ugly process of getting there that I don't want to deal with. You know, you live as long as they let you live, and that's it. What's a medical ICU? A surgical ICU is an intensive care that deals with surgical patients, post-op patients that are too critical ill to go to the floor. MICU is a medical ICU where you treat things like diseases, septic shock, and stuff like that, where you medically treat them. Pediatric ICU is where you take care of everything, but with kids. And an NICU is where you do neonates. That help? Did I get it right? Stating facts. Do you have kids? No, I do not. Guy sandwich, intensive care unit. Yeah, that's why we're doing. I came up with the food autopsy. We're gonna do a hamburger autopsy. Hamburger autopsy. I don't know. I just never have time to play games because it's always YouTube. It's YouTube or fixing stuff, fixing the cars, taking care of the cats. You got to spend time with the cats. Cats are social creatures. And you have to go and pet the cat until she drools all over the place. And then you leave her alone. If you pet them a lot, then they'll cooperate more when you have a camera in your hand. Have you ever had Wendy's saucy nugs? No, I have not. If they're spicy, I'm probably not going to touch them. Never was a great nug fan. Not of Wendy's. Oh, goodness. What else we got going on here? A fit check. What's that mean? Please play Fortnite. I'm just not into the gaming thing. Joe, I remember you behind me at Fazoli's in Cartersville years ago. That's my white work van in that video. I used to watch you back only. I remember that. Big J, I remember that. You signed for... I actually remember doing that video. Yeah, hey, is everything going all right? I'm still doing it. I've never stopped. I haven't been to Fazoli's for a while. Actually, I got a Fazoli's queued up to do if I was going to run out of stuff to do because they got some new pasta. Any excuse to go to Fazoli's. Let me ask you a question. I eat at Fazoli's. I think their pasta is better out of the drive-thru than it is if you eat it inside. What do you think about that? Tell me. I'll watch. I'll wait for your comments. Do I do Halloween costumes? Not since I was like 11. Mandy, you have 2 cats? Well, I have mostly 2 cats. Priscilla is getting to where she doesn't bite me every time I pet her. She's actually taming down. She's still mean as hell. And Belle is looking better. I thought we were going to lose Belle this summer. I really did. She was looking rough. And she's looking a lot better. I'm real happy about that. I go out and pet her like twice a day. I appreciate Alan. Thank you, Guy Sandwich. I never did the Grimace Shake. I had people harassing me to do the Grimace Shake in Discord, and I just could not bring myself to do the Grimace Shake. Oh, you want to see what I'm wearing? You could have seen that I got up a minute ago. I'm just wearing a pair of Carhartt pants. I have socks. Because I cleaned the floor today, so I didn't have to have my shoes on when I was live streaming, so I could sit there and be comfortable. 360? I don't know, I might have to charge for that. That's it. It's the shirt and a pair of pants and my glasses. That's all the 360s I'm doing. Let me fix this. There we go. Anyway, I've never had tomato pie, Caleb. Are you just trying to think of things to ask me that's silly? Work it, Joe. Oh, yeah. I got the motion. Yeah, I'm trying to work it. Maybe they'll start throwing money at me, huh? I don't need that. See? I knew I was right about Fazoli's. I think it's because they come pre-made in those foil containers, and they have to put it in a glass container. It just doesn't seem to be as good. Plus, the only time I went inside, you're my second favorite. Well, who's your first? Flare Mushroom Head? My second favorite food reviewer. Who's your first? And I'll tell you whether it's all right or not. I really don't have a favorite band or artist. I really don't. I just pick music I just pour through hundreds of songs until I find something that catches it. It's catching, and then I put it in the video. Not all songs are good for intros. Not all songs, you can't take your intro song and put it for the reveal. The reveal has to have a steady beat that I can time the reveal to. And it also has to sound good. Okay, Review Bra is your favorite. I'm okay with that. I like Review Bra. I don't watch food reviews. But I'm okay with that. He's a good guy. I like him. Actually, he's been doing it a long, long time. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm not just kidding. Carhartts, yeah, I like Carhartt pants. They don't stain very easy. You can't hardly tear them up. Although I've managed somehow to get grease stains on them because I forget that I'm wearing some good clothes and work on the car. Hey, Crucial, back at you. I love y'all. Any thoughts on Joe Bart? I've talked about Joe Bart earlier in the stream. You must be coming in. Joe Bart's a good man. He's done a lot to promote my channel. He did one YouTube. He put a VOD up on YouTube, and he's got like 1.1 million views on that. He had actually got copyrighted on that, and I went to Epidemic. I was using Epidemic at the time, and I went to them and got them to reverse it. That's chunk of change. 1.1 million views on YouTube. That's chunk of change. That's several $1,000s. And I got that fixed for him. If Joe Bart wants to collab with me, All he's got to do is message me through, let me see if he's messaged me yet. Nope. Discord. Okay. Yeah, he can message me. I have a direct DM contact with him if he wants to, and I've lost my track here on. Here we go. Now I'm back. You didn't know. So yeah, I like him. He's really funny, but I don't think collaboration with people is really his thing. I mean, he said he wanted to do it, but I think he was just being polite. And that doesn't mean that he doesn't like me or anything like that. I don't take it anything. He just may not be his thing. He's just like, I don't have anybody with me when I shoot my videos, just because it's just kind of hard to do. It just kind of throws me off, throws my rhythm off. Not same old shirt, Joeishungry, however you say that one. Can I request a song to play on stream and you give it a review? I don't know how well that would work, whether I would get demonetized for that or not. I mean, if you're reviewing something, technically they can't, because that's fair game. But play it in stream, not at this point in time. You can request songs, but you know the problem with requesting songs for videos is monetization. You know, you have to have a license to use it, so you can't just stick anything you want in there. Red Hot Chili Peppers? Yeah. I just can't use their music in my videos. I do not know who Kaya Kennett is. I mean, if somebody wants to stream with me, all they got to do is... oh, I've got one bottle I'm still got, and I have an unopened bottle. I'm not... He was asking me about Will Neff's hot sauce. I got the second bottle, but I don't. It's not that I don't want it. I don't want to open it because it's important to me. You know, he sent it to me. It's like an heirloom to me. It's like a prized coffee cup. It's like my Dexter bobblehead. You know, it's a prized thing. So I'm probably gonna keep that forever, right here. Or like my snowman. Y'all can't see my snowman. You have to see it on camera. Camera one can only see my snowman. I got a snowman. See if anybody notices that in my video. My snowman. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Put that back over here. Because all the lights are making him go because he's photoelectric. Oh, let me see what else we got in here in the comments. Hey, how you doing? You have got some long handles here. Dowdy, howdy, delay, hee-haw. Didn't think I could say it, did you? Ah. Joe, you are a Kendrick Lamar or Drake kind of guy. I don't know. I don't know who they are. I'm terrible with names. Papa John's, Little Caesars, or Domino's? Little Caesars, every time. It's cheaper. I like it. It's cardboardy, but I like it like that. I like cracker thin crust. Thank you very much, Ivy. I appreciate it. I've never had Emo's Pizza, Greg. I don't know where they're at. I should try them. Mandy, Team Chris. You're eating right now. What are my thoughts? I actually am not thinking anything about you eating. I mean, I just ate a pot pie during my live stream, so who am I to criticize you for eating while you're watching the video? I mean, I haven't actually eaten anything in a live stream in a while. What are your favorite flavor of chips? If I was allowed to eat chips right now, they would be regular old Lay's potato chips, or sour cream, or a whole bunch of different flavors. I love chips, but not on the diet profile right now. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'll be having pain here. I'll be getting fatter and I want to get skinnier. There's a new Dexter show again? No. Bud Lover. Would you hate me if I told you that you look hot? Why would I hate you for telling me I look hot? Larry? Laura? You got that spelled wrong. No. I like to be told I look hot. Who doesn't like to be who doesn't like to be told they're hot? I'm not hot, but I'd like to hear it just the same. Yeah, I got the Dexter bobblehead. There's a story behind that. There's a new Dexter show. Okay, who's making the Dexter show? I got to know about if there's a Dexter show out there, I'm going to be watching it. I watched the movie. I watched the last one where he was like working in the Pacific Northwest and he disappeared. Got to watch him because he had cancer or something. No, was it Dexter? No, that's a different story. I had another thing somebody gave me once. I was working back in Jasper, and I had somebody on bath salts that was going crazy. I had him tied up, and they got out of restraints and kicked me in the head, and put a scar. It's gone now, and they got me. What was the name of that movie where the guy had got a scar here from some magic thing, and that's what they gave to me. They're so heartless and cruel. I'm back. It's okay, Greg. Emo's is St. Louis. In St. Louis and thin crust. I love thin crust pizza. I am a thin crust guy. Always. You should do JJ Fish. Big John. Big J. I assume it's John. Send an email. Just look in the description down here, and it'll give you the email. Send me an email telling me to check JJ's Fish in Powder Springs. And if it's something that's compatible with this channel, I'll sure enough do it. I'll go clear to Powder Springs anytime. Harry Potter. You're right. Harry Potter got and that's that time that guy kicked me in the head. But they all knew I was that same people got me to Dexter bobblehead because they all knew I watched Dexter because I just all talks about Dexter all the time. Back when it was a thing. Because I read all the Dexter books and I watched the TV show. Everything. Does anybody know about a new Dexter program coming out? Is there a new Dexter series coming out? Oh, here it is. New show plot. 1991 Miami Dexter transitions from student to avenging. Bloodthirsty urges cannot be ignored any longer. Dexter must learn to channel his inner. Are you sure that's not that? Is that new? They don't have a new series, do they? Brahms. No, I have not been to Brahms. I have not. Jesse, Massey's is my favorite pizza. Jesse, send me an email. If you're near Pataskala, I'm going to be eating up there in 3 or 4 weeks. And I will send out an email and also do a live stream stating when I'm going to be there. And I will buy some pizza and y'all can eat pizza. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Now, if 300 people show up, I'm screwed. I'm a Bach. I've got it. I'm a Bach. In my brain forever. Right. Anyway, what else we got going on here? Do you like Sobi? You talking about like soba noodles? I love soba noodles. No, I've not ever eaten that. Dexter Original Sin. The prequel. So they got a prequel coming out. Who's doing it? Who's making the series? Because I'll watch. Is it out yet? Is it Netflix? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I was talking about Harry Potter's scar. You are correct. Yeah, they made fun of me because that guy kicked me in the head. He was a wild man. Those guys at Jasper would not intubate anybody, and he needed to be on a ventilator just to sedate him until his drugs wore off that he took. That guy went nuts on me. Thought I was stealing his dog or something. He got one of them rolly chairs and threw it all the way across the ICU at me and missed. We ended up tying him back down. He said he was sorry the next day. I was ready to throttle him. Do I like Seinfeld? Yeah, I've watched all the Seinfeld reruns at least 3 times. Never appreciated how funny they were until they went off the air. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we must be talking about 2 different things, Mushroom Head. Then I have not seen it. Is it Netflix? It's not Netflix. You got another thing I got to do when I get home is I got to start searching for Dexter. But only three episodes. I would like to see a whole lot more than that. I'm a Dexterite. Hey, Mad Dog. Have you ever had Jet's Pizza? No, I have not, and I should. I have no excuse for not doing Jet's Pizza. Every time I go to Micro Center in Marietta, I drive right past the Jet's Pizza. There is no reason for me not to do those. I want to. I was going to make one. Yeah, especially the Detroit-style pizza. I was actually going to do that. That was actually queued up to do, and then something else bumped it. Your studio is not at home. No, it is not. My home is a half a mile away from here. This is an old wrecker service used to live here. I have a shop out there, and behind that door, you can stack probably about 12 cars back there, and that's where I work on my diesel Volkswagens at. In fact, I just put that. I'm real proud of that door. I just put that door up. It's air conditioned in here too. No, I'm not. Do I know who Joe Bartolozzi? Yeah, I know who Joe Bart is. Hey, if he wants, good guy. He has done a lot for my channel. Original Sin launches December 2024. Okay, well, I got a long way to wait. It's crap. Patrick Gibson, Christian Slater, and Molly Brown. Who's playing Dexter? It better be Dexter. It's going to be somebody else. I'm not watching it. They're not going to do that to me. Well, I appreciate that, Kenyat. I appreciate it. I'm just live streaming. I'm over 2 hours now, and I haven't run out of steam yet. Twitch actually have 43 people, so they've actually come up a little bit. I appreciate my Twitch people coming by. Joe, wow, you got to see him live? That is cool. Yep. This is my man cave. Out in the shop, that's a whole different area out there. The next time I stream, I'm going to figure out how to get a second camera working so I can walk it around and show you everything during the stream without and still have this, because I can run 2 cams. Do I like root beer floats? Yeah, not on the diet. It's not Michael C. Hall. Screw that. Who's going to play it? Who's playing it? It's showtime. Oh, I bet you I know who's going to play it. I don't know who Duke Dennis is. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Yeah, but it still needs to have Mike. Well, how are they going to make Michael C. Hall that young? I bet you they're going to. I might watch it. I might come off my high horse here and watch it. Let me see who you said was going to be in it. I got to scroll back. It's going to be Christian Slater. I bet $10. Christian Slater. Am I right? Am I right? JJ Fish and Chicken near downtown Marietta. Yes, would be great for your channel to do something new. You telling me? Send me the email, because I will forget as soon as I walk away from this camera. I used to watch Criminal Minds. I don't even have a TV anymore. I haven't had a TV close to 6 or 7 years. I don't even watch. I just watch YouTube videos. Sometimes I'll pull a. Have you already watched the 10 episodes Dexter New Blood? Oh, yeah. There is no Dexter that I have not watched. There is no Dexter book that I have not read. I am Dexter. Yeah, so maybe it'll work out all right. So Patrick Gibson, I gotta look and see who Patrick Gibson is now. Now you're killing me here. Who's Patrick Gibson? Let me go over here and look. Let me get rid of this thing. Pat. Let me see if he passes the test. I don't know. He don't look like my boy. Maybe they'll doll him up and make him look better. The Original Sin. He looks more evil than Michael. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Oh well. Let me switch back around. I guess I could have showed y'all what I was looking at. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, he don't look like Michael. We'll see. We'll watch it anyway just because I can't help it. Yeah. I just saw Patrick. I was just looking at the trailer. There's nothing wrong with me playing trailers, is there? See, Mushroom Joe reminds me of Pops before he went out to get a pack of smokes and milk. Yeah, TV is gone. The only thing I watched on TV was Judge Judy before I went to work twice a week, and I was paying like $50 extra a month to watch 2 episodes of Judge Judy a week. And then there were reruns at that, of course. And I'm like, no, not anymore. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. Have you watched Luther, the British TV show? No, I have not. I would have to stream it because I don't have a TV no more. I mean, it's there. Just now it's not even plugged in. I don't have cable anymore. Got rid of it. I just have internet. Well, shall I continue or shall I call this the end of the stream since we're at 2 hours? What do y'all think? So I've kind of gone off subject, not really talking about food anymore. Not that it really matters. David Tennant and Michael Sheen. I like Michael Sheen. He's not my favorite actors. I don't know who Duke Dennis is. If he wants to, I'm game. Hey, Emmy. How you doing? Emmy X. How's it going? Does it jiggle? Only when you shake it. Yeah, you can get. I know you can get it on YouTube. I work nights, okay? So I go to work at 6 in the evening, and I would like get up, and I just feel like I had rocks in my head. So I'd sit and watch Judge Judy and eat my supper and then go to work. But I don't really have a big desire to watch it now. Nope, don't gamble. I'm not saying I never have played the slots. I have, but it's been lifetimes ago. 5 or 10 more minutes. Got it. I'm tempted to watch that. I'm tempted to watch that trailer. I wonder if I'll get in trouble with YouTube by watching a trailer. What do y'all think? Oh, I like interacting. That's what I wanted to do. I just like. Some days I don't feel like doing anything. I haven't felt like making a video all week, and I decided I'm going to be happier if I just go out in the shop and work and do stuff and fix stuff that been laying there forever and straighten things up. They just take time. Like mounting those tires on those rims. Man, them things did not want to beat up. I worked nights for 36 years. I know Will watches them on Twitch all the time. I know that. I just don't know. We'll see. Let me see if I can flip around and find it. Yada, 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 yada. Where are you at? We'll give it a shot. And if I get whacked, then it's y'all's fault. All right. Give me a second. Got to go into OBS and make it happen. Let me see something. There's a picture. You like that? That's me. Window capture. There we go. And if I turn the volume on, let me get my headset. I need a headset for this. There's a picture. You like that? That's me. I did not. Oh my goodness. Window capture. I have feedback. There. Is this working? I don't see shit happening. Well, that's not.
Remember what happened to you?
All I remember is I woke up 3 days later.
And what happened in those 3 days?
There hasn't been anything like this in the past. This is going to be affecting our economy in ways that are
This is not the trailer I was looking for.
The FBI announced today that Tyrell Wellick and
Joe is
Society
cooking.
engaged
Joe
in
can't
this
cook.
attack.
This is not working.
Right now, they
Oh, that's not working. There. Can you hear me? Is my audio still all right? I'm not going to try. I have to set that up before the thing. Thoughts on horror movies. Somebody had a good idea for my channel, finding recipes and cooking them and reviewing them. It's called Joe Cooks. It seems like a lot of work to me, man. I don't know. A lot of people do that already. I like to do things that can't be copied easy. And I haven't seen anybody do a video like mine yet. I would have thought somebody would have tried to copy. Because anytime you do something that looks like you're making money, somebody's going to try and copy it. And I'm not making any money, so maybe they figured it out. Horror movies or TV shows? No, not really. What's my opinion on Chick-fil-A? Meppy. Chick-fil-A, the gold standard for chicken sandwiches. I got to tell you, that chicken sandwich I did at Arby's. Was that Arby's that I just did? Yeah. That had to be the thinnest sliced chicken breast I've ever seen. They must be making three chicken breast sandwiches out of each one of those breasts. That thing was something. How do you summon the Diet Coke? Are you a wizard? How do you summon mushroom? How do you summon the Diet Cokes? Yeah. I mean, I thought everybody knew that. I don't summon them. Oh, yeah, look, my hands, yeah. I'm a wizard. Video wizard. Anyway. Good. I was screwing around with trying to play the Dexter trailer and made a mess out of it and decided just to stop before it got to. The trailer didn't look that good anyway. Anyway, we are at 2 hours and 16 minutes. Yeah, I cook. My wife cooks and I eat it. But that by do I cook? I mean my wife cooks and I eat it. Actually, I can fix some things. I'm out of practice. Yes, I'm a sodamancer. That's right. Very good. Do you drink Among Us potion at 0300? I do, unfortunately. I don't know who Dude Perfect is. I depending on what their style is and what they do, I'll collab. I've collabed before, twice, with Will Neff. Actually, and I did with Emaru once. I love Emaru. I love Will Neff. They are some of the kindest people that I've dealt with so far in the internet. You and your wife are one person. She would disagree. Anyway, I think I need to say la vie and call this a day. Check my emails. Look for the stuff that I've forgotten that I was going to look for. And Mr. Beast. Are you trying to say Mr. Beast? No, I don't watch Mr. Beast. Not very interesting to me. Not very interesting at all. I think if you're like probably 7, Mr. Beast looks entertaining. Have you ever been to a Diddy party? No, I don't know what a Diddy party is. It doesn't sound like something I do. Sip some tequila and rum. I don't have either one of those. That's unfortunate. No, I don't watch. Yeah, please don't go. Well, I mean, it's getting late. I've been here over 2 hours. I'm sure Twitch people probably tired of looking at me. I don't know if is Will on tonight? I know it's mostly I got Will Neff people. Or Darv. Yeah, sounds good. Hey, y'all, be good. I'm going to call this a night. A lot of people have left anyway. And yeah, runs. I don't have any more frozen runs left. I'll have to go on and say hello to Emaru. I've not said hello to her in a long time. I love Emaru. She is so entertaining to me. Anyway, I think I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. I'm going to stop YouTube. Yeah, 2 hours flew right by. I'm glad I came out here. I got to, man. I got to go home and sleep. I'm an old person. Will you marry me? Tied? I don't think you can marry more than one person at a time in this country. I think they get mad about that. I'm not available. I'm not available. All right. Where is the stop button? Good night, y'all. Have a good night.